Picture this. You're at a party. There's that CEO-type guy holding court. Sharp suit, expensive watch, confident posture. People orbit him like he's the main character. You catch yourself thinking, yeah, this is it. This is what women want. Then there's another guy. Broke, no status, no flash, standing in the corner. But when he opens his mouth, the whole room starts laughing. Even her. And suddenly, the spotlight shifts. I've been that guy in the corner, watching, confused, wondering why the rules I was told never seemed to work. And here's the uncomfortable truth most men never hear. The traits you think matter most might not even crack the top 3. That realization is frustrating at first. Then it becomes freeing. Because attraction isn't built on a checklist. It's built on biology, emotion, and experience. Ancient software running inside a modern world. Yes, evolution matters, but not in the way Instagram gurus sell it. It's not just muscles, money, or dominance. It's about survival, connection, and stimulation. A woman's brain is wired to respond to how a man makes her feel in real time. Dopamine, oxytocin, adrenaline. Those chemicals decide more than your resume ever will. Think about it. The conversations you remember most, the ones that sparked real chemistry, weren't about your income or your gym routine. They were moments, energy, timing, emotional presence. That's not random. That's biology doing its thing. Now here's where things get messy. Modern culture and technology have added layers that confuse the game. Dating apps reward looks exponentially more than personality. Algorithms don't measure presence, tone, or emotional intelligence. They measure pixels. On screens, attraction looks shallow. In real life, it's anything but. That's why you've seen it happen. The nice guy who does everything right gets ghosted. The unpredictable guy, who isn't afraid to tease, disagree, or walk away, gets the call back. And no, it's not because women like jerks. That's lazy thinking. It's because the emotional brain, the limbic system, doesn't respond to logic. It responds to sensation. The limbic system asks one question: how does this person make me feel right now? The man who listens deeply and remembers small details triggers oxytocin, the trust and bonding chemical. She feels safe being herself around him. The man who teases playfully, who keeps things light and slightly unpredictable, triggers dopamine, the thrill, the curiosity, the desire to know more. The man who stays calm under pressure, who stands his ground without aggression, signals security. Her nervous system relaxes. Her brain stops scanning for danger. Put those together and you get chemistry. Not forced, not scripted, real. Here's something practical. Next time you're talking to a woman, stop trying to impress. Ask a question no one else asks, something thoughtful, something that shows curiosity, not strategy. Then watch closely. Does her posture open up? Does her voice soften? Does she start sharing more than surface-level answers? Those are signals, and most guys miss them because they're too busy performing. Attraction is a two-way feedback loop. If you don't read the response, you're playing blind. Let's talk patterns, because this isn't theory. You've seen the perfect on-paper guy get left for the struggling artist. The gym bro with deep emotional awareness outperform the loud influencer. The flashy club guy go home alone while the low-key witty dude walks out with her number. This isn't chaos. It's consistent. A friend of mine, Sam, learned this the hard way. Stable job, polite, reliable. He did everything right. Then his girlfriend left him for a guy who challenged her, who wasn't afraid to disagree, who made her feel something. Sam thought the system was broken. It wasn't. He just wasn't activating what actually matters. Here's the part most people don't want to admit. Modern dating apps and social media profit from confusion. They want you chasing, comparing, doubting yourself, measuring your worth against highlight reels. Endless scrolling keeps you distracted and insecure. Try this experiment. Delete the apps for 1 week. Notice what happens to your confidence when you stop outsourcing your value to algorithms. Notice how your presence shifts when you're not constantly being evaluated. Most real connections don't happen on screens. They happen in moments no algorithm can predict. If you see through this illusion, you're already ahead of most men. And let's be honest, every man hits a wall eventually. You grind, you improve, you do what you were told, and still, something feels empty. The women you want don't respond the way you expect. Frustration builds. Doubt creeps in. Here's the reframe most men miss. That collapse isn't failure. It's a wake-up call. When the old rules stop working, you're forced to grow internally. That's where real transformation starts. Emotional mastery, self-awareness, integrity, presence. And here's the raw truth. No guru likes saying this. There is no formula. Attraction is dynamic, contextual, human. Money helps, fitness helps, status can help. But none of them replace authenticity, humor, emotional depth, and grounded confidence. The good news? These are skills, and you control them. So what now? You stop chasing outcomes and start building foundations. You cultivate inner strength, so your confidence isn't borrowed from validation. You learn to regulate your emotions, so you're calm, not reactive. You embrace vulnerability, not oversharing, but real presence. You develop humor, not jokes, but timing and playfulness. You stand your ground with kindness and certainty. You tease lightly, not to impress, but to create energy. And here's a small challenge you can try today. Say no to one small thing that doesn't serve you. A distraction, an obligation, a people-pleasing habit. Feel that shift, that self-respect forming. Stack enough of those moments, and your entire identity changes. Here's the final truth, brother. You are the prize. Not because the world says so, but because you've built something solid inside yourself. Stop searching for shortcuts. The surprising traits women crave, they were never external. They've been inside you the whole time. So tell me, what trait do you think matters most? Drop it in the comments. And if this hit, subscribe. This is just the beginning.